welcome to the channel. So today is going to be the first video I've ever uploaded, edited, done, whatever. So bear with me. But if you watch the entire channel, you might get some tips on Chipotle, you might get some tips in the gym, or you might just have a laugh. But whatever. Thanks for watching and enjoy. What's up, everybody? So I'm going to try to do a voiceover for some of these exercises, but here's like my third exercise of the day with some T-bar rows. I started with some lat pull downs, and then I did some bent over barbell rows, but I was kind of timid to pull out the tripod just because I've never filmed before. But the biggest thing on this I always try to do is just keep my scap retracted a lot and just really try to squeeze in the lats. There's some awkward eye contact for you just because, I've never done this before. So, but yeah, so I just really try to keep my lats depressed my shoulder blades really retracted down on this, just to really target the lats. And as you can see here, I might be going maybe a little fast, but overall, pretty solid pump on these exercises. And I use a little momentum on these last couple just to get, max hypertrophy because I'm trying to get huge. Here is immediately after T-bar rows, I went into cable rows. Sometimes I'm indifferent about cable rows, and here, as you can see, it's a little difficult to see at this angle, but I'm actually pulling back and down more with my right side. And the past couple days, I've been really feeling like my left side's tight. And as we shift to this next angle here in a second, you're really going to see it. And there I actually tried to reset my lats. But I need the foam roll big time. I cannot express how important foam rolling is, not only for mobility, but just kind of for overall like muscle growth and hypertrophy. It's so great. Mobility is a crazy thing. You do not realize how important it is until you get in the gym and get after it. But here, as I was talking about, you can actually see my left shoulder kind of kicks up a little, or maybe not kicks up, but just stays higher than the right. And I was having a really hard time engaging that left lat, and that's probably why. So do not neglect your mobility gains, stretching, and all that. It's cannot express it enough. Your little bicep vein plug, your cephalic vein. No big deal. Little drop set action. And, there's some more awkward eye contact for you because why not? And immediately after this, I jumped into what would be my second lat exercise, which is a supinated lat pull down. And I like to do them off to the side versus sitting on the preset bench, just because I'm a little taller than the average person, and so the weights always bottom out on me, and I hate that. So I like this just so I can get a really good stretch and obviously make the best facial expressions. And yeah, overall great pump. And then you see here, not sure if this exercise is for me, but you know what, I gave it a try. Usually I like to put my chest on a bench and have that supported. The ladies shamelessly peep in the tripod, no big deal. Or the tricep, or the booty. I'm not sure, maybe all three. But yeah, biggest thing here is I just really try to keep my elbow pulling versus pulling and initiating that with my bicep. And these are pretty solid. Got kind of heavy, just as it was the last back movement of the day. But probably going to start doing them more as we bulk a little into the winter. And then after every bicep day, after every back day, I always go into biceps. And I always start with a heavier hammer curl. Not sure why, they always feel pretty good. And so I try to do like sets of like 5 to 6. Here I've got 35, so I think I did 4 sets of 5. But I think in this clip I actually did 6, so I lost count. And yeah. And then here, I think is when I got upset because the AC actually kicked on and it was right above me. And your boy's not a big fan of being cold while he works out. So I was a little frustrated about that, but no big deal. Pumped anyways. As you can see, the anterior shoulder veins are popping a little bit. Need to gain some weight though. Get those babies hidden for the winter, but I'll take them for now. Solid pump, AJ. There you go. Here, just a little shameless plug. Trying to get that cheese wedge shape or the upside down triangle, and then struggled to figure out how to use a phone because I apparently couldn't hit the stop button, and so I struggled a bit there. So after I did those heavy curls, I went into 3 sets of like 10 to 15 reps of rope hammer curls. Really like these, and I've been doing them more and any more throughout the day. Every time I go to do anything, my biceps cramp hard. So regardless if I'm sore, I think they work pretty well because my biceps are always super tired the next day or two. And there you can see I'm just really struggling, really trying to squeeze and pull those ropes apart at the top. And I go straight into some side raises. So I've been trying to do side raises more. So on every day I do upper body, I try to do side raises, and just kind of want some overall shoulder growth because I feel like I'm really lacking in those medial delts, and so I'm just trying to get a little wider with these. So I usually try to superset things towards the end of my upper body days, and not super heavy, like 15 to 20ish reps. Subtle flex, no big deal. And so then right after that, little chiropractor action. Got to shake it out too, of course. After that, I went into some spider bar, easy bar, whatever you want to call it, curls. 3 sets to failure, which I think was between like 8 and 12 reps. And yeah, those were feeling actually pretty good. I think I was at 60 pounds here, so not super heavy. I'm trying to do a little pump, and then after you really fatigued, I did a little swing and cheater reps. But yeah, overall, great pump today, and hope to do this more moving forward. So, hope you enjoyed.
Wow, dude. Cardio is so fun. Who came up with this?
Absolutely nobody. So hot.
No sick transitions yet, but here's a little hack I learned, is if you get a bowl from Chipotle to go home and then just put it in a giant bowl of yours. Mix it up, no mess. You're welcome. Hack number 2, first you gotta get the huge bowl, you gotta get double rice, you gotta get double meat. Gotta skip on cheese and sour cream because #fitness goals, and gotta add guac because healthy fats and guac is life. But you're trying to get huge and stay hella skinny like me, what you gotta do is you gotta get a tortilla on the side, and then you can make your own bowl and have your own burrito, and then you still have a ton of food equals more calories. Fit tips with AJ. So as I sit here and contemplate my first video, I can't help but wonder, is anybody gonna watch this? My transitions are trash. Dude, you're not even big, blah blah blah, you're not strong, whatever. Probably should be studying too, honestly, but so for anybody that does watch this or actually subscribes or even likes it, like please like this. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see food, do you want to see studying, or do we want to see working out, or do we want to see everything? Obviously, probably shouldn't film in class or spend too much time doing this because I need to study. But let me know what you want to see, and more videos to come. Gotta get my GoPro back too, so that would probably be a good starting point. And once we do that, everything should be smoother, because right now we got a phone on a tripod, and let me tell you, I got some looks at the Y. So give me a thumbs up. Have a great day.